Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keep in mind, we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank mi abuelito, mi papá, abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. Again, I invite you to do the same, or you can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also just take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started. Hope you're doing great, my lovies. I'm doing great. It's been busy, but for some reason I feel like refreshed. Is that odd? Maybe for some of you you're refreshed. I'm getting the name, here we go with the name Todd. For some of you you're feeling refreshed, even though you may be busy. That's a good thing, my lovies. That means your energy is just flowing. When you're in the right space at the right time, it's almost like you don't get tired. It reminds me of, for some of you, it could be dancers. It reminds me of this thing I read about Beyonce, that once she went like, I don't know, it was something insane, like 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that, without eating or drinking or stopping, because she was so dedicated to her craft and preparing for a tour. That's intense. Some of you could be preparing for a tour. All types of tours. I'm getting a Tour de France. For some of you can speak French. For some of you, cycling. Or Lance Armstrong. I'm seeing an 8 of spades with the ace of spades. Some could be stressing or worried about some type of signature. Some can be getting some type of checkup or medical checkup, and you'll be signing some documents. I'm seeing a king of spades, so it could have to do with legal documents, medical documents, or documents that are signed in some type or with some type of big organization. Or facilitated by someone who works in the legal or the medical or banking or mortgage industry. Mortgage industry. Not banking. The number 43 could be significant for some. The number 7 could be significant for some. $4:24 on a clock. Something about soul sisters are coming in. Soul sisters and soul brothers. That's cool, my lovies. I like it. That energy was present in the preliminary. So we are reading for your Gregorian, not March 31st, but March 31st is coming in for some. A Taurus could be significant. No, that would be an Aries. An Aries could be significant for some, or something with a father figure, or something where the March 31st could be significant. I'm also getting March 26th, so late in March for some. But we are reading for some, we could be reading for then, or things that started then. For others, we are reading for just like that, July 31st, 2023, my lovies. 6:05 on 8 o'clock, which is 11 energy. July 31st for energy, there are delays in situations. On a moon day, there's the hummingbirds again. This is the second video where a hummingbird is right in front of your sister friend. So for some of you, hummingbirds are known to be, I'm sure there are different species that we haven't really discussed, or science doesn't really discuss, but hummingbirds are known to be the only birds that can fly backwards. So for some, there may be something that started late in March, and you're gonna need to take a step back and retract something or redact something. I'm getting a redact tool. You may need to redact something from a document, or maybe someone is redacting something from a legal document, or a binding document, or some type of a contract. For some, this could have to do with a spiritual contract. I'm seeing real contracts, like real conversations or contracts or legal documents. So for some, there could be something that needs to be redacted or retracted, or something about a protractor. Some mathematics could be significant for some. But this could have to do with accounting, or this could have to do with balancing books, or this could have to do with preparing for the new fiscal year. I am getting, for some, you're preparing for the new fiscal year. Maybe for some of you, you're in government, because the new fiscal year, would that be September for some? Or would that be, I know that it's like funky fiscal years, or some, no, sometimes they're in July. Sometimes they're at the end of July. Voila. For some, your fiscal year is starting. Your new fiscal year is starting. For others that does not apply to, there is a delay in the start of a new fiscal year. For energy brings in delays, but it's good for setting contracts. It's good for budgeting. For some, budgeting could be in your field. Spirit was giving us Knight of Pentacles energy. So for some, you could be budgeting. You could be discussing. I'm seeing a lot of Jack energy. I'm seeing the Jack of Diamonds. I'm seeing the Jack of Clubs. I'm seeing the Jack of Spades. All of the Jacks. A lot of Jack energy means a lot of discussion. So you could be partnering with others. You can be talking a lot about negotiating. For some of you, you're very proper. That's what I'm getting. A lot of like negotiating, very focused energy, very emperor energy for sure, very dominating, very authoritative. Maybe for some of you, you own a business or you manage a business. Something about the National Enquirer. The National Enquirer is coming in for some like the National Enquirer, or the National Enquirer mic'd you. Something about mic'd you. Marked you for some reason. But nonetheless, it mic'd you and it marked you. That name Mike has been very present for some. But the National Enquirer has marked you for some. But there are delays. No matter what, 4 energy brings in delays. 4 energy can bring in delay in an emotional situation. Emotion, energy in motion. Moon day is all about emotions, the rise. And as we are in a full moon, I don't know if you've seen it, my lovey, but I love it. I've been watching it as it's been going into its full expression of itself. The moon, we are in a full moon, so with that moon energy, so the moon, how it affects the flow of energy, of emotions, it makes everything come up to the surface for healing, to make it more appealing. Something needs to be made more appealing. But for some, there are delays maybe in an emotional reaction, because moon, again, it's all about those deep hidden emotions. For some, you could be having intense dreams. For some, you can be having what we call nightmares, because it brings things up. It brings things up to heal, especially during the Leo season, which invites us to be in our strength, to be powerful even against difficult resistances, or to have the strength to go and endure. It's more about endurance. For some, endurance sports have been in and out the last couple of readings. So for some, maybe you're enduring something, or you feel like you need to. It's just part of a process to get to pass a test or something. For some of you, could be taking a test. I am seeing testing, and I'm seeing passed. You passed, my lovies. That's it. You passed. All right, let's get it started. Let's get it started. 380, 11 energy, and 609 on that clock, which is 15, which is technically 6. The choice, the lovers. New paths that are opening up. New neural networks. New ways of seeing things that open up new paths. If you are open to it. Something about a chiropractor. Here we go, my lovies. And then happily ever after. I'm getting an 8 of clubs. For some of you, you have, King of Hearts energy. And there is that Jack of clubs. For some of you, E. King of Hearts energy is really, really beautiful energy. The King of Hearts is a really well-meaning man. This could represent a father. This could represent an ancestor. For some of you, I am getting the name Pedro. That could be significant. Or Peter. Pedro or Peter. It's Pedro in Spanish and Peter in English. I don't know if it's just Pedro. But for some reason, for some you could be like bantering with a really well-meaning man. But it's all love. This person is all love. It's like going back and forth, and it's almost like, this could be a friend, this could be someone, this could be a potential love interest for someone, this could be an everlasting love for me. This is coming in. For some, this could be an everlasting love. This could be someone that you're getting to know. For some, it feels really good. It feels like someone that's very well-meaning. This could be someone that's like slightly younger or slightly older than you, no more than 10 years on either end. But this person likes to dress well, likes to look good. This person could be stylish. This person could take care of themselves physically. But they could be envied. This could be someone that, I'm getting the word there, and I'm seeing they're envied. For some of you, could see that someone is envied, or they could see that you're, take it how it resonates. But that's what's coming in. I'm seeing that they're envied. For some, you could see that someone is envied, but nonetheless, this person is a blessing. This person is very, very well-meaning. They could be a little superficial. This person could also be a little immature at times, because the Jack of Clubs energy brings in a masculine energy of a male who is slightly older, slightly younger than you, could be a little superficial, could be a little immature, but likes to dress well, is well-meaning, especially with the King of Hearts. This is a very well-meaning person. For some of you, this could be a father that needs to get involved with someone that's a Jack of Clubs that will help him in some way. I don't know why it's coming in like that. Right, Jose? Right, that's coming in. I don't know why it's making me a little like question something. For some, there could be a father who's questioning someone. For some, there could be a situation where you're courting someone and a father is asking questions. Nonetheless, the person is very well-meaning. They're blessed. Someone's really blessed. Oniva. This will be, I'm seeing that 8 of spades though, and I am still seeing that 8 of clubs. For some, there could be a sick young lady around you, brunette. The 8 of clubs usually brings in a pretty young person. It could be like a young daughter. It could be a young lady, no more than 25 years of age. Or if it's not a young lady, because I am seeing a Queen of Spades as well. This could be just someone very immature. Queen of Spades energy is usually an older female. Could be a mother. If it's not your mother, for some of you, you have a lot of ancestral energy that protects you. I'm getting the name I'm getting Santa Maria. I was getting Maria, but then I got Santa Maria. For some of you, there could be a Maria in your family who you see as a saint who passed, or you worship Santa Maria. This will be an everlasting love. Very loosely. I'm getting very loosely. I'm Liz. Someone's Liz. Something about Liz. And here we have a Jack of Hearts. I told you, a lot of Jack energy. A lot of Jacks. A lot of young gentlemen. A lot of masculine energy. A lot of action-oriented energy. A lot of, they could be overzealous. You could be a lot. 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 Something about a parking lot and something about a lot. A lot of a parking lot. For some reason, it's coming in that way. For some reason, it makes me a little uncomfortable. Some can be a little uncomfortable. You could be around a lot of overzealous, strong gentlemen. But It's all fair. That's how it feels. That's how it's coming in. It's all fair. The Jack of Hearts energy is a brother, a friend, or a son, or a well-meaning man around you. Someone that won. Someone won something in a situation. I'm getting the name Mario. I'm getting Arturo. This will be an everlasting love for me. I'm seeing like game night. For some, you can have game night with friends. I'm seeing a bunch of guys and a bunch of lies. But it's like game night. Like I'm getting like Buffalo Wild Wings, or like going out somewhere and like a bunch of guys together. 16:04 on the clock. We have a lot of communication. We have money, honey. And there's that Queen of Spades. And then the spades cut the story. Something at a distance at some point. I'll take it to the glory. Here we have Queen of Spades energy. So an older female. This could represent your mother. This could represent a mother. This could be your mom and your brother for some. This could be an older female around you who is single, widowed, or divorced. 45 years of age or older, maybe 50 years of age or older, single, widowed, or divorced. You're going to be talking about a lot of money. There's a lot of conversations between a mother and a son related to a lot of money. This could be your brother. This could be your friend. For some of you, you could hear from your friend or a brother that they're talking about a lot of money with a mother figure. There could be a lottery. There could be a lottery. Something about a lottery is coming in. For some of you, if you're feeling something about fleeing, something about feeling, but maybe for some there's something here emotional, effective immediately. A lot is coming in. For some, you think very it's like boxes. It's like opening up different windows in a computer screen. And as I'm seeing, for some of you, you have a lot of windows open in a computer screen. But a lot of communication. The Seven of Clubs is talking about emails, text messages. Eventually, it could bring in the energy of a phone call, but it's mostly the written. A lot of communication. For some of you could be communicating on social media with a friend or a family member or a loved one who's at a distance. For some of you, this is all about family, but the Ten of Clubs brings in a lot of money in a situation, a lot of money concerning an older female. For some of you, there may be a well-meaning person in a work situation and you do really well and it's kind of like your family. You fell under their spell. That's how it's coming in. You fell under their spell, whatever that means to you. But we have Eight of Hearts, an invitation, a blonde female. For some of you, if your brother is announcing a baby, it'll be a little girl. Eight of Hearts energy, or a friend around you that you consider a brother, a little girl. Eight of Hearts energy is a little girl for some. We did get that Eight of Clubs, but brunette, blonde, take it how it resonates. The Eight of Hearts does represent a blonde female, a younger blonde female, but you know, male, female, blonde, brunette, take it how it resonates. But you do have an unexpected invitation. For some of you, again, there could be a friend who's a little bit more than a friend who will be inviting you somewhere for some. It may be a strong emotional pull there for some. There are changes. 10 of Diamonds. For some of you, there's an invitation to somewhere maybe an hour away from where you live, maybe 45 minutes away from where you live. For others, there could be some type of plan to go somewhere outside of your, maybe a nearby city or a neighboring city. I am getting 10 of Diamonds can also bring in a house, a move of a house, or for some of you, you could be invited to move in with a friend. This will be an everlasting, and it's going to be an everlasting love for you. A house. For some of you, you could be invited to move in with a friend or with a brother or someone that you consider, someone that you love. I am seeing two males, but I'm also getting like maybe this could lead for some to something more. If it's a same-sex thing or if it's a woman-man thing. I am seeing a woman and a man, but I'm also seeing two men in a situation, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But we have an invitation. We have the couple. The Ace of Hearts is the couple. It's your physical address, like where you reside, but it is also your body. For some of you, changes in the body. For some of you, you could be going through some type of a fitness transformation, or you could be taking care of yourself. Again, that theme was here for some, or this could be someone in front of you that's going through a huge transformation. and they're just taking a little bit more care of themselves. That's nice. That's always nice. And here we have that King of Spades energy for some of you, because it has to do with their health. For some, maybe someone has gone through a big transformation, because King of Spades brings in the medical, it brings in the legal, it also brings in organizations, big organizations that have control or that set up rules for society. So for some, there could be someone who's taking really good care of themselves. For some, there could be someone who's taking a little bit of break because it's the doctor's orders, or someone is not feeling that well and they need to go and see a medic. For others, you could be signing a contract that has to do with a house, because I was getting that realtor mortgage energy. So there could be a move for some, or this could be a brother that will announce this to you, and you will be invited to your new brother's house. To your new brother's house. For some of you, you're getting a new brother, an in-law of some sort, or you could be relying on an engagement. Someone's relying on an engagement. For some of you, there's anger here. 7 of Diamonds energy in the upright. There's anger. There's anger because of changes. Who's angry? A Queen of Diamonds. Who's angry? You got joy, though. For some of you, the changes are making someone angry, but you got joy. It doesn't feel like the person that's watching this. It feels like someone that is contrary. There's a contradiction. Someone is a contradiction. Someone is a contradiction walking. For some of you, there's going to be harmony in your home after moving out of a very conflictual home situation with someone who's a walking contradiction. That's how it's coming in. This person can lie a lot. You could live with someone who lies a lot, that was trying to block a situation. 9 of Spades energy. For some of you, you have joys over these blocks. For some, someone was trying to cock block, I'm getting. But you have joys over these blocks. Oh my gosh, 999. Someone was trying to delay a situation. They're angry because they can't. I'm seeing like a monster, like with nails. Someone could have really long nails, like, and sharp teeth, and it's like trying to like hold on to something. It's like you can't hold on to, my lovies, because there's that Ace of Spades. For some of you, there's a death. For some of you, you could be learning of a death. 4 energy is closer to the 6, which is a family member. You could learn of a death of a family member. There's a little bit of a delay in this situation, but you will be learning of a death. The 9 of Diamonds energy, the Ace of Spades with the 9 of Spades next to the King of Spades. So there will be some type of an autopsy. There will be an autopsy, and that makes sense. For something about, like, I'm getting the people that I've known that have OD'd. For some, there could be someone who OD'd or will be ODing. That energy has been in and out of the readings over the last few readings, so just being, you know, aware of that. For some, there could be someone who abuses prescription meds, and you'll be learning of that. So this is coming in, my lovies. Ace of Spades with the 9 of Spades, it's a death. It's an ending of a situation. For some, there could be an ending of a contract. For some, there could be an ending of a legal bind of some sort, or some type of obligation. For some, there could be an ending of a house situation, because I am getting that. It's like moving out. Someone could go to the gym a lot. Moving out of a situation that was not necessarily healthy. For some, there was an annulment of something or of some sort. Some annulled a legal contract because it didn't make sense. It happens, my lovies. It's okay. In this present moment, very, very quickly, 10 of Spades energy. We have joy, 7 of Hearts. We have not joy, but it felt joyful. A pregnancy. For some, there's a birth of a little girl. You'll be learning of the birth or a pregnancy of a little girl. 7 of Hearts is a pregnancy. 7 of Hearts can also bring a new beginning, a new invitation, new celebrations, new paths, new people. Again, 6 energy. I was getting the choice of lovers, so new paths opening up. For some, there's a delayed in some type of a reconciliation, maybe for someone. Queen of Diamonds. What did we say? I felt her. Someone was trying to delay changes for you. For some of you, being cautious with new people that you meet. Excuse me, my lovies. Something about a track meet. This will be an everlasting love for me. I'm getting the name Luis. Queen of Diamonds energy, a woman who does not have your best interest in mind, being very cautious when it comes to people who you sign a contract with or people who you work with. In particular, one lady in a work situation. For some, this is a jerk in a house situation. That's how it's coming in. Who does not necessarily have your best interest in mind, but for some reason wants to make your life a living hell and doesn't want to let go of a contract. Ta-da! Someone's envious of your projects. For some, being very cautious because there's someone who envies, a female who envies your projects. For some, there's a female who envies some type of transformation. I'm getting mutation. For some of you, you can speak French. Mutation. For some of you, you can be getting promoted, and there's a lady who's not gonna like it. This person is standing on a lot of sword energy, so this person can be very very calculating, very manipulative, very competitive, kind of cynical. That's how it's coming in. But you'll be all right because the red is dominating. So you'll be all right. But there is someone that does have a little bit of an inner fight. For some of you, you may not take this person too seriously, to be quite frank, because it's like you're celebrating. You're having a good old time. You're in hearts. And that's how it is. Right, Liz? Right. So we have here 3 10s, my lovies. 3 10s is you're working on a project, and that project is going to solidify something, a contract for you, or you're going to be able to see that through to completion. Whatever you are working at this current time, there may be delays in a situation in this current time. There may be delays in the situation. However, you will be successful when it comes to this project. Even though, again, for some, you may have someone watching you and they don't have good eyes. You have to feel it, my lovies. This is the type of person, it's like passive-aggressive energy, or someone that is like, this person could be a hidden enemy. This could be in an organization. It's like someone that always is trying to like look for a hook and look for a crook. Look for a crook and look for a crux. Look for a crutch. This person's looking for a crutch in something. Something about a handicap. I don't know what's coming in, but that's coming in. Take out how it resonates. Clear those throat chakras. But you do have joy in some type of project. You'll be very, very happy. For some of you, there's incoming money. There are 3 9s here. So whatever you are working on, it's going to either increase your salary or increase your income in some way. There's a little bit of incoming money. For some, there's 2 7s. There's good news in a situation. What else? For some of you, there's 2 aces. So this is a betrayal. So this woman can betray you. For some, in an organization, there's a lady, or in a house. Take it how it resonates. But there is a lady here that will betray you, or already has betrayed you, by trying to block a situation for you or delay a situation for you out of envy, competition, confusion. Someone just feels confused. They feel used. Someone feel used. Whatever. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. You can't really, something about Heather, something about Megan. It's like you can't take it personally, and you can't, something about Kate. You can't take them seriously. Something about Kate and whoever plus 8. Someone has a lot of children. What else? We said 3 9s, 2 7s, 2 aces, 1 8, a king, a queen. That's it. All right, my lovies, let's get a little bit more clarification on this beauty and see how we can clarify her energy to help her. Walmart could be significant for some. The Waltons, oh my gosh, this is not just one person. For some of you, you have a few people. You have another Queen of Diamonds showing up, and I'm feeling 2 different energies who are effing liars. They are liars. They want someone to get fired. That's how it's coming in. These are new people. These are new people. For some of you, you could be releasing something. I'm getting also a release. Oh my gosh, one is a liar. It's just like this person does not give 2 shits about how she lies. It's like people like this, sometimes they make me, it's like I just look at them and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, and then it's just crazy sometimes. Excuse me, my lovies. It makes my nose itchy. It makes my nose runny. Jesus. Again, I am a channeler. I'm very sensitive to the energies around me, my lovies. I am channeling. These are new people that you know. For some of you, you could be learning that a woman that does not have your best interest in mind is pregnant. But these are new people for some. A bunch of women, apparently. A lot of feminine energy here. One who is a liar. This woman is such a liar. Jesus, she'll make up anything. It's almost like agacement. El m'agace. She's like exhausting. Exasperating. Something about dating. She's dating someone. Something about dating. I don't know. They're dating for money. All they care about is effing money. These are new people. For some of you, these are people that are envious because of a financial opportunity. You may have a very important or a very solid financial opportunity. But these are new people you may sign a contract with. But again, all they care about is money. And they lie. They will lie their way into anything. That's how it feels, especially one. She will lie her way into anything. All she cares about is money. She doesn't care who she has to cross. She doesn't care who she has to, not even cross, run over with an 18-wheeler. She'll do it. If the money's right, she'll do it. If the money's right and she'll know that she can kind of get away with it, she'll do it. I'm telling you, my lovies. Delays over delays. Someone that's trying to delay something for some because of money. These are, this is someone that someone may have tried to reconcile with, and this is for someone in the military or someone at a distance. King of Diamonds energy is someone in a uniform or a military or someone at a distance. Or for some, there are delays in some type of long distance travel for a gentleman. I thought I saw the King of Clubs. I'm like, where's the King of Clubs? I thought I just saw it. For a gentleman, there are delays in some type of distance or distance travel or distance move. All right, let's see this 9 of Spades. Oh my gosh, the 9 of Spades. Okay, certainly Spirit is saying, certainly this woman is envious. This could be someone that's around your brother for some. This could be an in-law. What do we say about an in-law, a sister-in-law, or a brother-in-law? But here we have a brother, a friend, or a son who is trying to block a female. For some, there could be a couple, a brother and his wife who are trying to block a situation for you. A woman who is really, really envious, conniving, who are trying to delay a situation. But you will be getting really good news. They're trying to delay some good news. For some, there could be a meddling sister-in-law and brother, or take it how it resonates, who are trying to delay some type of legal documents or a legal procedure. But you have success. Yep, Spirit saying King of Spades again in a legal procedure. For some, and they're trying to delay some type of communication. Bombay Cooch, my lovies. Give them the boot. Oh, we wanted to cover the anger. And then we're done. 3212 on the clock. 3212. Those numbers could be significant for some. Anger when it comes to some Cindy. Anger when it comes to Cindy or Cynthia. Anger when it comes to a sister, a friend, or a daughter. A lot of communications with a sister, a friend, or a daughter who is angry. But for some, this is a Queen of Diamonds. This is a man who is also angry with this female, and a brother, and a work situation. There's anger in a work situation for some. There's anger when it comes to a group or a friend group or people that you work with or in some way collaborate with, and they are trying to delay a situation. Or in the long run, there will be a Queen of Spades too, a mother figure involved in a situation, and some type of face-to-face that needs to happen with all of these people. Bombay Cooch, my lovies. That was interesting. All right, darlings. We want to keep it relatively short today because the uploads on Instagram, maybe we will go back to uploading on Instagram. We'll see. Because the uploads on YouTube, it's not, I don't know, it's not working. It's like, there's a video that was uploading for almost 3 days. I'm like, oh my gosh. Or I may need to just rename them and do them kind of like, because I know for like people that think more like linearly in terms of dates, this doesn't necessarily help too much when people look at like, oh, that was for that date that passed a few days ago. But it's like, no, if you come to it, it's for a reason. And whenever you come to it, that's when you were supposed to find it. But if you move to watch it, we shall see. We're still Worcester sauce, okay? Or what is it? Yeah, it's Worcester sauce. Money, 10 of Clubs energy. I got money, honey, in your fields. Bombay Cooch, my lovey. Stay well. You will be getting news when it comes to money for some. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always and forever, homies.